holiday comes every spring? Now, you might be thinking April Fools. Is that a holiday? That is a fun, fun day, but that's not the holiday I'm thinking of. Maybe you have a birthday in the spring, and so you're thinking, ooh, my birthday's coming. Birthdays are so fun, but that's not the holiday I'm thinking of either. I wonder which one I'm thinking of. Let me give you a hint. It's, I think, the best holiday of the year. It brings joy because it gives the best message ever that you could give. It talks about a way for people to be free, actually, not just a way, the way. It talks about hope. It talks about resurrection. What holiday am I talking about? I can't hear you. What? Yes, Easter. And I am excited to share one of our Easter traditions with you and your family. What's your favorite food? Is it pizza? Did you just say peanut butter and jelly? Did you say sushi? You want to know what one of my favorite foods is? I'll show you. What is it? What do you think my favorite food is? Yes, eggs. I love eggs. That's one of my favorite foods. And eggs, these eggs are really, really special. They're called resurrection eggs. And our family's tradition is to read this book called Benjamin's Box and open our resurrection eggs together. And I am excited to share this with you. Every day we'll open an egg and read from that story. So enjoy day 1 of Benjamin's Box. This is the story of the resurrection eggs, Benjamin's Box, a story by Melody Carlson, illustrations by Jack Stockman. One thing that our family really likes about the story Benjamin's Box is how he uses a box to keep special treasures that he finds. These special treasures he uses to then tell the story of Easter. Do you have something in your house that maybe you could use to collect special treasures that we will put together as we go through this story? Maybe you have a box like Benjamin, maybe a basket or a tote or a bucket. What in your house could you use like Benjamin used his box? Talk to your parents about that and figure out what you can use and then go get it. You can make a box that's special or a bucket that's special for you too. Long ago, in the faraway land of Palestine, there lived a boy named Benjamin. His small, humble home was nestled into a wall of other houses, almost hidden on a narrow back street in the bustling city of Jerusalem. Benjamin loved Jerusalem because God's temple was there. More than that, Benjamin loved God. His grandfather had taught him many things about God when he was just a tiny boy. Benjamin talked to God a lot. He whispered prayers each night at sunset, and in the morning he always gave thanks for the new day. Benjamin's parents worked hard weaving and selling cloth, but their family was still quite poor, so Benjamin helped out by taking odd jobs around the city. Everyone in Jerusalem seemed to know Benjamin. They could always count on him to be honest and work hard. One bright spring morning, Benjamin sat outside in the sunshine. In his hands was a wooden box. "Hi, Benjamin," called his friend Eli. "What's that you've got?" "It's my treasure box," said Benjamin. My grandfather gave it to me before he died last year. He said it was very, very special. Eli opened it and looked in. There's nothing in it except for some old straw. How can this be a treasure box? Benjamin shrugged. I don't have any real treasures yet, but my grandfather said this straw came from the bed of a baby who was born in a stable. My grandfather was a shepherd then, and he said the baby would grow up to be a king. Why would a king be born in a stable with cows and donkeys? Eli laughed and closed the box. I heard some sort of king is coming today. His name is Jesus. Want to come to the city gate and watch for him? Sure. My grandfather took me to hear a man called Jesus once. I liked to listen to him. Crowds were already lining the street. Some people cut palm branches from trees and handed them around. Others laid garments on the street like a carpet. Wow, said Benjamin. He must be a king. The two boys squeezed through the throng just as a donkey entered the gate. That's him! Benjamin pointed to the man on the donkey. That's Jesus! Hosanna! Hosanna! Cheered the crowd as they waved their palm branches in the air. Hail to our new king! Yelled an old man beside Benjamin. Why does a king ride an ordinary donkey? Asked Benjamin. The old man turned. It means he comes in peace. Jesus has come to set us free. Hail, King Jesus! Benjamin looked into Jesus' face as he drew near. Jesus smiled back, as if they were friends. The donkey plodded and Benjamin followed, pushing through the crowd to keep up. At last, he drew close enough to pet the donkey. A small tuft of hair came off in his hand. That night, Benjamin placed the bit of donkey fur in his treasure box. Wow! They got to see Jesus riding on a donkey. That was really special. What holiday and special day is that? It's Palm Sunday. I'm sure you've heard about it before. So I want you to stop and think about what is something in your house that you could find to put in your treasure box to remind you about Palm Sunday. Maybe it's a plant or a little flower from outside. Do you have a little donkey, toy donkey? Do you have a stuffed animal? What is it that you're gonna find in your house to put in your treasure box so that you can tell the story of Palm Sunday? Now it's time to open up our eggs. Are you excited? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at all those colors. This is gonna be great. Can you find the dark blue egg? Very good. Here it is. Let's open it. I wonder what's inside. Whoa, look. It's a little donkey. How does he remind you of the Easter story?